Hi guys! BTS again.
BTS again.
We're going back. We're going back to the beginning.
Back to the roots.
We're going back to their debut.
Their debut, yeah.
From 2013.
2013? They've been going that long?
Yes,
it's almost 10 years.
Yes. I know.
Lord.
And
how old were they when they started? Do you know?
When they started or when they debuted?
Debuted.
Well, oh shit, now I have to do math. I know when they were born, I think.
How old are they?
The oldest, Jin, he is from 92.
The oldest.
The oldest.
92.
He's from 92. The youngest is from 97. That's Jungkook.
Yeah, but 97 isn't even that. At least it's 90s. At least
no
one from the 2000s. Because that would have made me feel real old.
So we have Jin from 92. I think Yoongi Suga is from 93. And then we have two from 94. That's RM and Jeo.
Okay.
Then we have the 95s. That's Jimin and V.
Yeah.
And then we have Jungkook from 97.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They're youngins.
They're youngins. They're not, like I said, they're not 2000s babies. No. And I'm happy about that,
yes,
I have to say.
Exactly.
So, yeah, like you said, we're going back to the beginning. Have you seen this one?
I have seen this one.
You have watched too much.
I have seen most. There are some that I haven't seen.
She needs to stop. We're supposed to be reacting to this.
But we didn't for so long. So
you couldn't.
I fell down the rabbit hole and I couldn't stop.
You couldn't keep it in your pants.
I couldn't stop. Well, I could do that.
All right, okay.
But once you start, it's really hard to stop.
Well, I haven't. I've stayed away, and
seen anything.
I've stayed true.
She's pure
to the reactions. So you will get an honest first reaction, real first reaction.
I want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
We did actually react to Carpool Karaoke with BTS back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened, so we couldn't post it, and then it was a mess. So you have heard their names before.
Yeah.
But you don't remember who's who.
No.
You get their names and who's who here because it is their debut.
I will try to remember. My memory is real bad. So I can't guarantee that even with this help that it'll stick up there.
And then you just ask because I'll tell you if you want to know. But yeah, so, and here's the thing, because people usually find it's called bias, the one that they prefer, if they have a bias. Sometimes people prefer all seven. I mean, that's just whatever. So I remember someone asked us if we found our bias yet.
Yeah, what's your bias then?
I have two, and all of the rest are bias record. Bias records are like the ones that kind of move up to be biases. Sometimes it's But Jimin and Jungkook are my two favorites so far. Biases.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then everyone else I love them, so. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways. Let's get into their debut, No More Dream. And there's supposed to be English subtitles on this version that we picked so we can listen to or actually understand what they're singing. And
that's another thing because they actually say a lot in their songs.
Yeah.
And this is another reason why I kind of fell into it, because it's not just sappy love songs. Mm-hmm. They actually have something to say, criticizing the society they grew up in and, speaking for the youth of South Korea, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, shall we?
Yes.
Shall we? Let's do this. Record. Okay, so yeah, it's clearly catering to like an American public right from the get-go.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's more...
Or just inspired
I think it's more of the fact that they were supposed to be a hip-hop group to begin with. And now, I don't know what hip-hop fashion in Korea was at that time, but I imagine that was sort of what was in.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's it. That's why they're way more hip-hop in the way that they're dressed
I'm
and
also
everything
thinking
here.
the school bus that they're in and stuff.
Sure,
the
sure.
yellow school bus.
But again, it's hip hop. Hip hop is American. You know,
yeah, of course.
So
what's it? Yeah, so let's get into it.
I don't know.
What's up? This is Big Kid Exclusive. And the coolest kid in the world. Woo! BTS. Rap Monster. Jin. Jimin. J-Hope. V. And who do we got here right now? Sugar. Jungle. 야마 내 꿈은 뭐래 야마 내 꿈은 뭐래 야마 내 꿈은 뭐래 네 꿈은 child
I want a big house, big cars and big rings. But 사실은 I don't have any big dreams. 난 참 편하게 살아. 꿈 따위 안 꿔도 아무것도 안 하잖아. 다다 똑같이 나처럼 생각하고 있어. 까먹게 꿈만던 어린 시절. 하긴 걱정 마, 멀리라도 갈 거니까. 알았어 엄마, 지금 독서실 간다니까.
They look too young to be trying to be this gangsta and tough. They really do, and it's really difficult for me to see this, like, oh, you look about 12, and you're trying to be hard, you know? They're doing well, but it's also, my brain is like, that's funny to me.
Just RM, he's Rap Monster here, but RM and Suga were actually underground rappers before they were BTS.
I believe
they are hip hop.
No,
I know what you're saying. It's very try hard.
It's not because I think it's like something they're just putting on.
No,
that's not what I mean. It's more the contrast. Like I said, I feel like they look so young.
Well, they do.
And then, you know,
especially some of them. But I mean, Jungkook was like 15 or something.
Exactly. And like I think any of us have experienced, or any of us that are a bit older, know that if you go out sometimes and you see these kids, you can tell they're trying to act tough.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, yeah, okay then. All right, sweetheart. You know? And I know this isn't put on, but that's the feeling. I'm like, oh, you know.
That's the thing. Honestly, I have to say that I get what you're saying. I kind of have the same thing. It's to me, it's just adorable.
It is. I mean, that's what I mean. It's like you're not tough, sweetheart. You're just a little cutie pie. It's like, I'm not scared of you. It's just a bit funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, they're talented and they're doing it well and they're rapping well, and you know, but it's. But I guess it's hard for me to get over the, you know, I can see if I were that age, they were at the time, I'd be like, oh my God, they're so cool. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I would be loving this.
For sure.
But as an older...
we would be tryhards ourselves.
Oh, exactly. But when you're older looking at it, it's like, aw.
But I also think, and, you know, yes, this was the look back then, but also they were rebels, you know? Yeah. They were going against what the norm was.
Yeah.
In society in Korea for young people, and also in K-pop, actually. They were very much the underdogs. So, you know.
Underdogs, well, they're not underdogs no more.
They showed the haters.
Yep.
And, so, but I think that's also a part of why they have this look is, you know.
Yeah. To stand out a bit and be a bit different.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And I'm saying this having no idea what other K-pop groups were like.
No, that's the problem. We haven't actually looked into anything.
I'm not into K-pop. But I'm into BTS.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we don't really know much about K-pop.
No, but that's why I'm saying I'm not into K-pop.
That's more, we've really only seen BTS. Yeah. So feel free to recommend.
And honestly,
you guys have something else we should watch. We're perfectly willing to do that. Mm-hmm. If we want to see some more.
Yeah. So, but you're absolutely right. But it's like you say, it's because they look so young, and they are so young.
They are young. It's not just the look; they are
young. Like Jin, who's from '92. This was from 2013, right? So he would be 21 at the time. He was the only one who could drive. That's why he was driving the bus. Yeah. I mean, so and that tells you that's the oldest.
I mean, let me put it like this: Okay, do you remember when me and him got together?
Yeah.
And you remember how long that was about that age?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine him trying to how you would be laughing?
Oh my god, yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he was trying hard in a different way.
Well, it was more the kind of like punk emo-ish type thing my boyfriend was at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's just funny. Let's get back into this. Let's watch some more.
학교 때를 찍으니 겁나지 이거 받은 거야 준비하는 벌써 설정들은 제발 좀 너희만 살아가지고 유리 메탈 보이 스톱 자신에게 물어봐 언제리가 열심히 노력했냐고
야만 내 꿈은 뭐래 야만 내 꿈은 뭐래 야만 내 꿈은 뭐래 네 꿈은 그거래
거짓말이야 서툴 라이어 힘이 심이야 비싼 차이야 왜 자꾸 딴 길을 가래 야 너나 잘해 제발 강요하지 말아줘 라라라라라
내 꿈의 머리 내 꿈의 머리 고작이 거니
지겨운 same day 반복되는 매일에 어른들과 부모님한테 받기 꿈을 줄게 장래 희망 넘버 원 공무원 강요의 꿈은 아냐 구회 말 구원 투수 시간 낭비 야자에 도둑꾼은 아니 똑같은 사회 반항해 꿈 택배 사면 자신에게 물어봐 네 꿈의 프로파일 억감을 받던 인생 네 삶의 추억이 되어봐 지금 네 거울 속에 누가 보여 I gotta say 너의 길을 가라고 단 하루를 살아도 뭐라도 하라고 나약하면 담아줘
내 꿈은 뭐래 야만 내 꿈은 뭐래 야만 내 꿈은 뭐래 네 꿈은 그거래
거짓말이야 서툴 라이어 힘이 심이야 비싼 차이야 왜 자꾸 딴 길을 가래 야 너나 잘해 제발 강요하지 말아줘 라라라라라
내 꿈의 머리 내 꿈의 머리 고작이 거니
살아가는 법을 몰라 날아가는 법을 몰라 결정하는 법을 몰라
이젠 꿈꾸는 법도 몰라 노래 떠났다 이제 춤을 춰봤자 다시 꿈을 꿔봤다
I know it's building up to something, so I'm sorry I'm stopping it here. I got that hair.
What hair?
That, like,
No arms?
that hair.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening there? It's like, that's
I don't know if it's.
odd
I don't know
choice.
how it's standing up the way it is. I don't know if it's just like a lot of Dax wax.
That's like, just looking at us, like, you know, I can see what they're trying to do, but you don't generally do it on someone who's not black. You know what I mean?
Nope. But yeah, the flat top.
Exactly,
thing.
the flat top
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, that's a bit of a choice. Let's put it like
It's a
that.
choice.
It's a choice.
Yeah, it is.
No, but I love it. Like, they're awesome. They're awesome. I even like this, even though I'm sat here like,
do you not
they're
get the
too.
90s hip hop vibe?
Absolutely get the 90s
Exactly.
hip hop vibe.
Exactly. And that's why I love it.
Definitely get that. It is
literally making me feel young again.
It's good. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about it. I'm just finding little fun things about it.
I know.
And, like, laughing
It's
at the
really-
fact that
it's
they
really-
are cute and young. But
Yeah.
it's good, you know?
I mean, it's clear that they were hella talented already.
yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
like, I don't know why. I mean, I do know why they got so much, like, pushback when they debuted.
Mhm.
That's for another time. But like, I can't help but think it's because they were kind of a threat to
The establishment.
to the K-pop establishment for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because they were hella talented even back then. Like, they had their ish together. Even if they didn't have their ish together. They definitely made it look like they had their ish
They
together.
definitely made it look that
So,
way.
yeah.
No, yeah.
너 꿈을 대지 마 춤을 대지 마
거짓말이야 서툴 라이어 힘이 심이야 비싼 차이야
all the youngsters without dreams.
So, did you manage to read the subtitles and get what the song is about?
Yes, I read the subtitles. Yes, I think I know what the song is about. But to be honest, you'll find this out about me. I'm horrible at any kind of interpretation of lyrics or anything else. My imagination is like...
I feel like this one is pretty straightforward.
I know, but people always say that to me, and then I miss the point.
The point is, did you notice when he shot him?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you might as well shoot yourself if you're just going to go and be an office job because that's what your parents wanted you to do. You know, it's kind of like, what's your dream? Mm-hmm. Not what's your parents' dream for you, but what do you want to do?
Well, yeah, I saw the whole bit about, like, going to university and, mom, go to the library or whatever it was.
And I think it's because, and I mean, I feel like this is fairly common knowledge that there's a lot of pressure on kids in Asian countries.
Oh, yes.
To succeed
academically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're kind of saying, but
we want to
is that your dream? Yeah. You know, like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And I love that about them. The fact that they're kind of going against this because also, like, depression and suicide and among young people
there's a lot
over there is, like, horribly, like, high. So this is like they're really speaking up for people their own age, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't, do what you want to do.
Don't conform.
Don't conform, yeah. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
This is your life, you know? Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
So.
No, awesome debut, I have to say. Mm-hmm. That was like their first big.
That was literally their first.
Yeah, no, that was really good. Really good. Yeah.
So.
I'm not gonna be Army because I don't think I'm ever gonna be Army because I'm just not Army. I guess you can say.
You might be surprised.
I
didn't think I was gonna be Army either.
But I'll say this much: I really do like their music. I really do like them, and I think they do amazing. Mm-hmm. It's definitely and can I just say because I read about this and I saw it was a bit of a thing. It freaking sucks that they were passed over at the Grammys and that that they don't get the recognition that I think they probably should be getting at this point in their careers.
I was like, I've never even heard the song that they chose for Best Duo Group.
I don't even know what won.
It was Lady Gaga and I don't even know, was it Ariana Grande or something?
No, I have no idea.
I'm like,
but then again, I feel like the Grammys have kind of lost any of their power or credibility. It's disappeared because they've been not so subtly racist, perhaps, over the years.
Yes.
And not acknowledging particularly Black acts as well, and now obviously also Asian acts aren't really getting the credit they should be getting.
Yep. I've seen a couple of comments, and I kind of love them because it's hilarious. But they're like, BTS doesn't need Grammys, Grammys need BTS. And it's kind of true because the Grammys had, 11 million viewers or something.
Yeah, they're so not current anymore.
The latest BTS, V-Live blog, whatever, had 20-something or 40-something viewers.
But that's the thing. The Grammys have lost credibility.
Completely.
And they are not following the current trends or the current hits, and they're doing their own thing, and they're not realizing they're becoming less and less current, I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
And people don't care anymore about what they decide to give an award because it doesn't mean anything.
No meaning.
Has no actual meaning in the quality or the potential of the music.
Exactly.
So me.
Who needs the Grammys?
Who needs the Grammys? Oh, that reminds me. I'm just going to mention it now. Not that it is relevant. Have you seen that the company behind BTS, Hype or whatever, they just bought out Scooter Braun, his company.
Yeah.
So now they have Justin Bieber, was it Ariana Grande and stuff in their roster
under their umbrella. Yeah. Umbrella.
Umbrella. Oh, good lord.
But yes, I know. Yeah.
Which obviously should mean that we'll be seeing some collaborations
Hopefully.
I would think
that would
so.
be cool.
I would think
I
so.
kind of want JK and Justin Bieber to. JK is Jungkook. He's a huge Justin Bieber fan. So I kind of want them to do something.
I think Justin Bieber is great. I also would like to see Ariana Grande in them.
For sure.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wanted to say something else. Oh, about now you just mentioned that now they're hype instead of big hit.
Yeah.
Although it's still big hit music, but whatever.
Yeah.
When they started out, Big Hit was like, there are like 3 major K-pop companies. You actually have them right here, SMYG, JYP. And then you had Big Hit. Big Hit was like tiny, tiny little company, and they actually almost went bankrupt several times while promoting BTS. So,
wow. Well,
and look at them now.
Look at them now.
And look at Big Hit now.
Laughing all the way to the bank. Money, money.
Yep.
All right. Shall we conclude
I
this
think we shall
reaction?
conclude it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with us.
Yes.
Please like, subscribe, comment if you have anything to say to us. We are reading the comments.
What other BTS stuff should she react to?
Stuff
And
should
me
I
if-
react to?
Me if I haven't seen it.
And potentially completely different music, other K-pop, any other bands, any other artists you think we should see, please throw them down in the comments with a link. Would be
Preferably,
awesome.
yes.
We love it when you guys link to us because then we know exactly what it is you want us to watch.
Yeah, because we did make a mistake when we did Fake Love.
Oh, and we got
Back in the
told
day.
off. Got told off by you guys.
So we like it if you link to the specific video that you want us to react to, because that ensures that we're going to react to the version of it that you want us to react to.
Exactly. And then subscribe, please subscribe to us, guys. We're gonna keep coming with new material, and
And I will make sure that there will be more BTS. Because I want to. My mission is that she says she's not going to be ARMY, but like you don't have to be like fully, buying posters and stuff to be ARMY. So I will make her ARMY in some way. This is our mission.
All right, guys. All right.
I mean, even our mom is starting to she wants to go to the concert.
Saying I'm not ARMY doesn't mean I don't want to see them. I just want to clear something up. It's not any dislike.
You
or
know how
something.
our mom is about going to stuff, concerts. And she hasn't been to a festival since she went to Major Lazer and danced her butt off. And she hasn't gone since.
Well, you know why she hasn't gone since. It's because she went to Major Lazer and danced her butt off, and then she had to lay in bed for 3 days. That's why she's like, I'm not doing that again.
But she wants to go to BTS.
Sweetheart, it's BTS.
I know. I can't speak right now. That's why I'm talking about umbrellas. But, I mean, that's saying something.
I feel like we said to conclude this about 5 minutes ago.
Anyways.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.